Hi everyone, welcome to Bomb Professor. I am Sangeet Surendra. In this session, we are going to discuss about basic greetings and introductions in French. Learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will learn how to use French greetings in different situations accordingly. Then you will learn how to introduce oneself and ask for someone's name. You will learn how to understand formal and informal ways of greeting. Let's begin. Basic greetings. Actually, in French, the way you greet, introduce yourself, and speak to others depends on whether the situation is formal, that is, with strangers, elders, or professionals, or informal, that is, with friends, family, or children. Because according to the context, that is, whether it is formal or informal, greetings also changes. Okay, you will be using certain type of greetings in formal context, and you will be using certain type of greetings in informal context. Okay, so first greeting we are going to learn in this session is bonjour. Bonjour, which means good morning or good day. Bonjour. It can be used in both formal and informal case. That is, you can use bonjour to greet strangers, elders, or professionals. Also, you can use bonjour with friends, family, or children. Okay, irrespective of the context, you can use bonjour. Then comes bonsoir. 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 Good evening. Bonsoir. It is some kind of formal, and it is used in, obviously it is used in the evening. Next comes salut. Salut. Salut means hi. It is an informal way of greeting used among friends, family, and or children. Cuckoo. Cuckoo, which means hey. I naturally very informal way used to greet to go close friends or kids. Cuckoo. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit, which means good night. It is used when before going to bed. Used to greet someone. You use bonne nuit, which means good night. Okay. Now let's see how to ask somebody's name in French. Comment vous s'appelez-vous? Comment vous s'appelez-vous? I'm reading it as comment vous s'appelez-vous and not as comment vous appelez-vous. It's because in French, when a word ends with a consonant and next word starts with a vowel, generally we club together the last two letters and pronounce it. For example, here the word vous ends with a consonant and an immediate next word starts with a vowel. So I pronounced it as vous s'appelez. I have joined or I have clubbed S and A and pronounced accordingly. Vous s'appelez. Okay. Be careful in such situations. You have to club the consonant and the vowel and pronounce it together. Comment vous s'appelez-vous? Which means what is your name? And it is a formal way of asking somebody's name. Okay. Comment vous s'appelez-vous? Next. Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? Meaning is the same. What is your name? It is an informal way of asking. Actually, we use Comment tu t'appelles to our friends, family, or children, someone younger than you. In such cases, comment tu t'appelles? What is your name? So these are the two ways of asking somebody's name in different contexts. When it is in a formal context, we use comment vous appelez-vous. And if it is an informal context, we use comment tu t'appelles. Et vous and you. We use vous in formal situation and et toi and you in informal situation. That is a vous, which means and you in formal context, and et toi and you in informal context. I hope you are clear between informal and informal context. Okay. I have mentioned that in the previous slide. You can, if you are confused, you can go back to that previous slide and verify. Okay. So, introducing oneself. Je m'appelle Marie. Je m'appelle Marie. My name is Mary. Usage is formal. There is no particular context here because somebody is introducing oneself, right? So there is no, the usage rule is not applicable here. It can be neither, it is neither formal nor informal. So, je m'appelle Mary. My name is Mary. I want you to try to say your name by in French. Like, I want you to introduce yourself in French. You can practice. You can say je m'appelle. In my case, I can say je m'appelle Sangeet. You can repeat your name by by using the sentence. You have to actually, if we start speaking, our language will develop naturally. Just mere reading and learning the language won't help us to speak the language. We have to practice speaking. Okay. Moi, c'est Pierre. Moi, c'est Pierre. It is another way of introducing oneself, which means I am Pierre. It is an informal usage. Moi, c'est Pierre. In English, it is I am Pierre. Enchanté, nice to meet you. Enchanté, it can be used in both formal and informal context. Enchanté, nice to meet you. Here we can see an E in bracket. If the person who says enchanté is masculine, we won't use this extra E. If the person who says enchanté is feminine, we have to use an extra E. Okay. So now let's see how to ask, how are you? Very common question, right? Generally, we ask, how are you to people who we have met, we have started talking. So it's a very common question. Let's see how do we ask, how are you in French? Comment allez-vous? Comment allez-vous? I hope now you are clear why I pronounce T and A together. Why I pronounce it like comment allez-vous and not as comment allez-vous. Okay, I hope you are clear about it. I have discussed in the previous slides, right? Comment allez-vous? In English, it means how are you? It is a formal, very formal way of asking somebody, asking how someone is feeling. Okay. Comment allez-vous? How are you? Comment ça va? How is it going? It is also another way of asking about someone, about somebody feels. how they are. Comment ça va? How's it going? It is neither formal nor informal. We can say neutral. Ça va? How are you? Ça va also means how are you? And it is an informal way of asking. How are you? Ça va? So we have seen how to ask, how are you? Now let's see how to respond to the question, how are you? Okay. Je vais bien. Merci. Je vais bien. Merci. I am doing well. Thank you. It is a formal way of answering to the question, how are you? Je vais bien. Merci. I am doing well. Thank you. Très bien. Merci. Very well. Thank you. Très bien. Merci. Very well. Thank you. It is neither formal nor informal. It's a neutral way of responding. Ça va bien. I am good. It's an informal way of answering. Comme si, comme ça. So, so. I mean, not good, not bad. It's also again a neutral way of answering. Comme si, comme ça. Pas mal. Pas mal. Which means not bad. Again, neutral. Neither formal nor informal. Sanavapa. Sanavapa. I am not doing well. Again, it is also a neutral reply. We don't have to think about context here. Sanavapa. Sanavapa. I am not doing well. So these are all the answers for the question, how are you? So let's see how to say goodbye in French. Au revoir. Au revoir. In English, it means goodbye. It can be used in both formal and in informal context. Salut. Salut. Salut is also mean bye. Again, we have in the previous slides, we have seen salut means hi. And salut is also having another meaning, that is bye. We can use salut when we say goodbye. Okay. It is also an informal way of answering, informal way of saying goodbye. Salut. Next is a bientôt. A bientôt. A bientôt. Which means see you soon. See you soon. A bientôt. It is also a neutral way of answering. You don't have to worry about the context here. Okay. A demain. A demain. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Again, a neutral way of answering. A demain. A plus tard. A plus tard. A plus tard. See you later. Bonne journée. Bonne journée. Have a good day. Bonne soirée. Bonne soirée. Have a good evening. Au revoir. Salut. À bientôt. À demain. À plus tard. Bonne journée. Bonne soirée. So these are different types of saying, different methods or different ways of saying goodbye to someone in a conversation. And all these are used according to the context, which is formal and informal. So congratulations. Now you have learned to use basic French greetings in different situations accordingly. You have learned to introduce yourself and ask for someone's name. You have learned to understand formal and informal ways of greeting. So if you have any doubt or if you face any learning difficulties, feel free to share with me. I am here to help you. I will find solutions for your problems and I will be solving it. Okay, so we will be meeting with another lesson. Till then, au revoir, à bientôt.